Hey Aries, welcome to Lady of the Unknown Oracle. My name is Sophie. For those of you who are here for the first time, I hope you enjoy your reading today. If you do, please remember to like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment below. I would love to know how you're doing. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for your love and support. You make what I do possible. I am so excited to be here with you again. So Aries, this reading is for any and all Aries placements. So please take this reading as it resonates. Since this is a general reading, it won't resonate for everyone. But if you find today's reading does resonate with you, you can find a link to the extended in the description box below, along with information about the reading schedule and my personal reading availability. This reading can be applied to any and all situations, including love, career, and personal growth. And with that, Aries, we are going to go ahead and get started. So we're going to start off first with some oracle cards to get an idea of the elements and energies at work in your situation. Then we're going to move into the full Celtic cross spread using the tarot, which we will clarify using the Kipper deck. And then we're going to close off with some guidance oracle cards. So let's go ahead and see, please, what Aries is connecting with, who Aries is connecting with, what themes are at work, what energies are at work, please, for Aries. What's going on with Aries, please? Okay, so something is stressing you out, Aries. Something you feel is just really working you to the bone. Something is coming apart slowly, it feels. You could be connecting with someone who you feel is not being truthful. Someone may be hiding information from you. These are two fives, okay? You have the mice card, which is a 23, which reduces to a 5. And you have the fox card, which is a 14 and reduces to a 5. So whatever this is the source of conflict for you. Whether this is a person or a situation, there is something about it that is really... It's the fact that you can't see what's happening, or that you want to have information that is not readily available to you because someone is keeping it from you, or you feel like someone is trying to take advantage of a situation. This person may have previously been a friend. We have the garden card, which is a 20, reduces to a 2. So whatever this is, it's kind of the reason that you're having to make a decision now with this friendship, or a decision to maybe go public with this. Right? For some, it might be that you have been keeping some information hidden and it's coming to a boiling point now where you're realizing something needs to be done. Right? You might have come upon information about a friend or from a friend about someone else. But there's a feeling here that you're losing ground, or someone is losing ground. Someone's losing sleep at night. I'm getting the 9 of Swords energy. But this is the source of conflict, the source of dis-ease. What's going on here? The energies at work for Aries, please. Thinker, which is a 44. Time to go, which is a 45. Let's see here. And mending. Okay. So for some, you might be seeing a lot of 4s and a lot of 5s right off the bat, okay? Someone here is thinking about either leaving a situation or reconciling. For some, this is a past partner, whether romantically or in a more career type setting. This is someone with whom you have a very strong connection, though. This person may be an air sign, a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. But this is somebody who you have always felt pretty stable with, or you felt had the potential to be stable with. Okay, but with the thinker, where someone is considering something, someone is taking time away and not really communicating very much. I feel like whatever this is, you haven't received information that you are waiting for. And there is something about this silence that it has something to do with an individual, someone here who is considering whether they should stay and reconcile and mend whatever has broken, or leave it behind because there is something else that not is more worthy per se. I feel like, Aries, if you are waiting for someone's silence to be disrupted, you might be considering leaving the situation because you feel like in general you can't trust this person for one reason or another, and so You may leave because this isn't serving you, but someone else may also feel the reverse. Someone else may feel like there are elements in their life that currently are not conducive to having a strong bond with somebody. They are just very worried. There are things outside of this connection that are that's distracting them. And it looks to me like for some, this is somebody who will come clean about what's been going on with them. And what will eventually happen is, in mending the relationship with you, this kind of rift that the silence has created, it will allow this person to be able to honestly speak with you about what the next step is. And it can be together. It can be together. Whoever is making this choice, it could be that the decision of time to go is about moving into a different phase of greater fulfillment. The difference is that this situation, as you know it, is going to be different and it's going to change. But that could take form in either continued silence or proceeding together. But something here will definitely be changing quite a lot. Okay. But this is about not having the information you want or need. Someone may have been holding something very important back. Okay. So let's go ahead and jump into the tarot. What do we have here, please, for Aries? What's going on with Aries? What's going on with Aries? For others, this is a life path. Okay, where it's not a person you're connecting with, it's a life path, it's a career decision, it's a decision for self-love, transformation, changing things, and reconciling past pain, past experiences, and just seeing exactly what this means for your next step. Aries, please, what's going on with Aries? What can we expect with Aries, please? So underneath the deck, we do have the Seven of Pentacles. So you've been investing a lot of time into a person or situation, but there's also a sense here of patience, waiting to see if this should be continued, right? This is very much an evaluation phase. I'm getting strongly exactly this thinker type energy, right? Consideration, waiting, patience. Is it worth it? Is it not? The key here, Aries, is that this consideration is coming out of the fact that a lot has already been poured into this. This isn't like just meeting somebody and saying to yourself, well, do I want to choose this person or that person? This is about time having been put into a situation. So someone is being very patient here, but I do also feel like whatever this has been that's been invested into, some kind of fruit will be bared very soon. You will see the fruits of your labor. You will feel like you are finally seeing something come of this process. So where you are right now is the Sun. You could be connecting with a Leo. This is immense happiness and success, Aries. This is you feeling energized and happy. There is so much potential here. If this is a loving connection with somebody, this is growth. This is warmth. You feel secure. This person feels secure. This is friendship and childlike energy. This is freedom. The Sun represents all the happiness you can feel, all the growth. It's wonder. It's so pure. And this is where you currently are sitting. The block here is the Four of Cups. So there's a sense here of inactivity or lack of communication. Someone may be ignoring something or just not paying very much attention to something. The best case scenario is the Five of Swords. So somebody taking a stand and doing what needs to be done for them. The reason this is all happening is the Eight of Pentacles. So a lot of focus, work, increasing a skill set of some kind. It's happening because someone is pouring themselves into this. This is a labor of love with the Eight of Pentacles. This is putting time and energy into something for its improvement, for its growth. Again, this is right after the Seven of Pentacles, which is the overall energy for your reading. So this could be work related for some of you, but this is about taking this connection to whether it's a person or an event or a choice in your life, putting conscientious effort into it and taking enjoyment for getting better at it. This is commitment. This is loyalty. This is putting all of yourself into the process. The recent past is the Tower, Scorpionic energy, very strong here. But in the recent past, there was some kind of revelation, some kind of moment of clarity. Whatever this was, it completely uprooted some kind of idea or feeling that you had about a situation. But this sun being where you currently are, it was for your improvement. It was for the improvement of a situation. It brought with it clarity, happiness. So this was a beautiful Tower moment. This was a beautiful Tower moment. Coming in, we have the Page of Wands, very passionate communication coming from a Leo, an Aries, or a Sagittarius. This is also your energy, Aries, where you are stepping into a space of wonder, of curiosity. The Page of Wands is often found at a crossroads. So this energy here is of somebody having all of this energy and they can just move in any direction with this. The question is, where am I going? Where do I want this to go? If this is how someone is feeling towards you, if this is what's coming in for you from another person, this is this person feeling really, really excited about what lies ahead, and they're going to be communicating that soon. How you see yourself is the Three of Cups. You see yourself as happy, celebrating, having friendships, right? This is about casual connections, but connections that are growing deeper. This is not just an acquaintance, right? This is somebody that you're in the beginning stages of a friendship with, but it's beginning to grow. There is excitement. There is something to be happy about. Aries, you could be going out on dates, spending more time with friends, just really getting into your independence and happiness. For as much as others are connected into your reading, I also feel like this is coming from a place of happiness, satisfaction, and overall fulfillment. In the environment, we have the Six of Swords. Yeah, you're moving on from something that was maybe not very settled, kind of tumultuous, right? I feel like whatever this is that you're leaving behind, Aries, it was, again, the source of great anxiety, and you're leaving that behind. There was something that challenged you, right? The Six of Swords comes after the Five of Swords. So the best case scenario here is whatever has been the source of mental conflict or angst for you, you rise above it and you move on from it. There is an opportunity in your environment to transition out of whatever old chapter you are trying to escape. If this is a relationship of some kind, I feel like what's been holding you back is deeply mental, and it's just attachment, it's behavioral. Something from your past left you conditioned to expect certain things from relationships, from this person, from partnerships in general, and you're able to now move on from that because you are finding a certain level of comfort and stability with this new thing you've created. The fear here is Temperance. You could have connected with a Sagittarius in the past. That could have something to do with this Tower. It could also have something to do with the Four of Cups. I'm getting for some of you, a past person or a past situation is still in the middle of being closed off. There might be silence between you and this person about sort of what you need to hear in order for there to be closure. But in general, I find you being really happy overall, Aries. Whether or not you hear back from a particular person or situation is irrelevant because you are finding your path again. You are really just comfortable in what this is and what is becoming. This is new and it feels right. There is so much potential here. And I feel for many of you, this is not just new, like from one old situation to a new one, but this is more of like you are becoming one with the process and you are renewing. It's almost like a mindset shift. You are renewing a familiar situation, and instead of putting so much weight into another person or thing or expectation, you're realizing that there is no reason that you can't just continue forward in a way that is by your own rules. Right? The fear here can also be that you and another person are just fundamentally incompatible, because the Temperance card to me speaks of two elements being combined that are generally opposites. Because within the Temperance card, you see how the angel is holding fire and water? Those two elements cancel each other out, but the angel is able to mix the two. So for me, Temperance is not just about patience and alchemy and creation. It's also about mixing of opposites. And the fear here may be that you feel that something is incompatible in some significant way, or something can't be waited out, that something you'll be waiting and in the end, it won't be worth the wait. But I am not seeing that. at all, because if there are other people involved here, Aries, they are happy to be here. You have the Page of Wands coming in. So truthfully, I think this person is really lucky, feels very lucky and happy to be with you and excited to see where this goes. In the outcome, we have the Moon. So you could be connecting with a Cancer or a Pisces. The thing is, Aries, the Moon speaks to depth, subconscious thoughts. It can also lend itself to confusion, but the illusions that are cast down by the Moon are also very dreamy. So I feel like this new era that you're stepping into, this new mindset shift that you are moving into, Aries, is deeply connected to everything that you're doing. And you're going to find yourself much more fulfilled in what this holds. This is also very feminine energy. So you might find yourself right now in a very aggressive, dominant, active energy. And the outcome between you and a person or a situation is going to be a bit more passive. You're going to be more receptive and more of go with the flow. Okay. So let's go ahead and clarify, please. Let's clarify this situation for Aries, please. Oh. We'll put those two cards to the side. Let's clarify this situation for Aries, please. The Kipper. Let's clarify this for Kipper, for Aries, please, with Kipper. Okay, wow. Aries, great fortune is underneath the deck. So this is an abundance, this is love, this is emotion, this is communication, this is money. If finances have been an issue for you, this is with great fortune. This is you moving on to a path where stability, abundance, prosperity are yours. There are massive gains waiting for you right now, Aries. So if you've been waiting for something to go from being stagnant to active, that is exactly what is about to happen. So let's see, you have right now, you have the Sun being clarified with imprisonment. So for some, this is about being in a tough situation, but making the best of it. For others of you, this could be that you are in a space right now where you are leaving a limited situation with a Leo. This could also speak to being released from limitation. I feel again that a lot of difficulties you may have had recently, Aries, is really mental. It's almost like the 8 of Swords, almost like a self-sabotage, but and just conflicted. You are being released from this imprisonment. You are being released from this limitation, from this block. The block here is the 4 of Cups being clarified by the courthouse. So we have another 5 with this 23 being a 5. Okay. So whatever, there might have been some documentation, some paperwork, a letter, even messages being sent to somebody. This is about an attempt to make communication. But with the 4 of Cups, this communication is not being reciprocated. There is silence here. There is waiting for a response. And that is the block, right? Feeling happy about where you're going, but at the same time, there's a feeling of having to push back, having to move forward from an otherwise difficult, unresolved situation. But you are finding your happiness, Aries, and that's what's important here, is that yes, there might be somebody who is not getting back to you. There might be a job, right? A job or a courthouse hearing or something along those lines where you are not getting the response back as quickly as you would like. But because it is underway and because you have developed this strong mentality of, it doesn't matter, I'm going to continue to self-heal, I'm going to continue to do what I need to do for my own mental health and physical health, I'm going to go ahead and just keep doing what I need to do for myself. You are entering a different arena. You are entering, it's almost like a feeling of leveling up. But instead of changing your environment, you are making your environment change around you. It's alchemy. It's truly transformation, because you're not changing yourself to meet the situation. You're changing the situation to meet you. And that's powerful. So the best case scenario is the 5 of Swords and family room. So this is about taking a stand. The 5 of Swords, you know, there's 2 people in the 5 of Swords. There is somebody who is being defeated, and then there's another person who is the defeater, right? One person who is winning and the other person who is losing. And I feel that when it comes down to intimacy, or it comes down to some kind of, you know, strong connection, because the family room speaks to, it's almost like the garden card that we pulled for the Lenormand. It speaks to friendships, bonds, spaces that are being shared. This could be an actual apartment or living room, an actual living space. But in terms of intimacy, this is feeling like in a situation where someone has to lose, you are winning, right? You are doing what is needed for you to be as victorious as you can be in the outcome. I'm getting for some of you, this is just a tough situation. You know, it's like you would rather everyone leave the situation unscathed. You would rather everyone come out the victor. But in the case where someone is going to fare less than the other, you are going to do what's necessary to make sure that you uphold your end of the bargain, and you come out as strong as possible. The reason it's all happening is the Eight of Pentacles with the distant horizons. So for some, this is about a long distance relationship, a long distance career opportunity, traveling for school, traveling for your work. But this is also about committing to a dream, committing to a vision, putting time into something you know can be real if you just put action to the plan. This is putting time in to truly manifest the outcome of something you want. You are in a very active space of creation right now, Aries. Recent past with the Tower being clarified by a mature woman. This could be a feminine figure, a mother figure, a wife, but a feminine figure that you have connected with previously. This can be your energy where you came upon information or came upon some massive clarity, a change that changed you, something that changed the environment. This can also be someone that you were connecting with previously who now you are no longer connecting with, or that you are connecting with differently. The Tower brings change with it in a way where what existed before is no longer what is existing moving forward. Death is similar to the Tower. The difference is that death eliminates what's in the environment to bring something into its space. It's a change where there is an ending, but sometimes you can foresee that change. The Tower is unexpected, and that's the difference. This was unexpected. It was an aha moment. It was something that came out of the blue, but there's harmony here. I'm noticing that the mature woman card is a 6, which is the Lovers. It's about making a decision that heals you. Thief and Privileged Lady we had jump out earlier, and I'm feeling drawn to pull them now. With Thief, we have a 24, which is a 6. Privileged Lady is a 12, which is a 3. So it looks to me like there is somebody who is trying to disrupt the balance. Somebody is trying to disrupt the balance, Aries. This could be a version of yourself that you are fighting with, because for some of you, this is about a mental shift, right? So this could be about you expanding into your own self, but at the same time, trying to shake off a past version of yourself that may have been a little bit unfair or may not have always played by the books, right? Because this is challenging. You're overcoming a challenge. This could also indicate a person who has these qualities, who is a threat to, or trying to be a threat to, the things you are creating for yourself. Someone who isn't necessarily happy to see you do well, someone who wishes that they had what you had and does not want the best for you per se. But I'm going to say this, Aries, whoever this is or whatever this is, it will not be strong enough to throw off what you have coming. Because what you are coming in with is so strong. The reason this person or this thing is attracted to you, attracted to your situation, is because they lack it. That is where the envy comes from, is that this person or thing lacks what it wants from you, which means you already have what it wants. You already have what it wants, or what they want, right? And they can't take what is meant for you. So coming in, we have the Page of Wands being clarified by expectation, despair, and change. So someone that you're connecting with right now, Leo, Aries, Sag, could be expressing to you that something massive has changed in their environment. Okay, you both could have been connecting over challenges, and now this person is going to be leaving a situation behind. For some, this is, you know, hoping something was going to pan out with a person or an opportunity, and it did not. And so now they're packing their bags and they're leaving. For others of you, Aries, this is you going from a space where you were hoping something would pan out a certain way, but realizing that the angst and everything you're putting into it is really not worth it. It's not worth the headaches. It's not worth the pain. And you are now looking forward to a new day. You're looking forward to moving past these challenges, releasing it, and setting your sights on something that excites you, something that reinvigorates you, something that energizes you. If this is a person, you're going to be moving closer to them. But it feels to me like this is communication of some kind that someone will be expressing about a big change, moving from one point to another point, whether it's within a connection and leaving an old connection behind in order to be with you, or leaving a location to be closer. This is coming out of a desire for closeness, right? Someone here feels like they had invested time into something else, and because it wasn't giving back, they are now moving towards something or someone who they feel is more worth the wait. All right, Aries, and I do feel that for many of you where this is romance, that is how this person is feeling about you, and the communication they're going to be expressing to you is, how do we get closer? How can I get closer to you? Let's go out. Let's do this. Let's do that. Okay. Yeah. How you feel is the Three of Cups and marriage. 2 threes, expansion, receptivity, growth. This is about being really happy within a connection, feeling really happy about an agreement of some kind. This is celebration. You may have found the one, Aries. This is a feeling that this person who is in your life is in it for a long time. If this is about self-empowerment and self-improvement, there's a part of you right now that's really coming into your own. You feel like this is going to last a very long time. You have found yourself. You have found the person. You have found the one. And you're so happy, and they're happy with you, because with the Three of Cups, this is about reunion. This is about connection, getting to know each other, having fun together. This isn't just you feeling this way. This is you feeling this way with others who feel the same. In the environment, we have the Six of Swords and Six of Swords and pathway. What were we saying earlier about finding a way through? Some things you can't get out of, but you just go through it. Okay, so whatever this has been for you, whatever this mental stifling has been, this mental pause, this mental conflict, this challenge, you are finding a way out. There is a way out, Aries. If you have been asking yourself, is there a way out? I feel defeated. How do I overcome this? I feel happy one day, but the next day it's so challenging. What do? I'm always in flux. There is a way out. You are so close, Aries. This person, this thing, the way out that you are seeing, that is the way out. You can tell because this person or this thing makes you feel warm. It pulls you in. There is something, it's that excitement you feel when you're driving up to a location that you are dying to see, or when you are on a plane and you are looking out the window and you're looking down at where you're about to land, right? It's that moment of excitement, of anticipation. You can tell that this is for you because the fact that you are on your way to it makes you so excited and so happy that you just know there's a feeling about this that's right. Your fear is Temperance with child. So this could be the Sagittarius that we were talking about, who may come forward with a certain level of inexperience. For some, this is someone who is just very immature and is not quite there yet. Now, the fear here can also be that you are connecting with someone who is significantly younger than you, or perhaps they have a pre-existing family. And so you're wondering if these things make you guys so different that it's incompatible. Right? But I am not seeing that, because compatibility is really, it's a social construct. It's a social construct, Aries. People like to create rules to understand the world. And so when people say, well, that's an age difference, that is a cultural difference, that is what people are trying to do, is put what is considered quote unquote normal into boxes so that they can understand it. But you're oversimplifying too much. You rob good connections and good experiences of the quality they offer your life by trying to shove it in a box and put limitations on it. So for those of you who are having those fears about, is this meant for me? Can it work? The answer is yes, it can work. And yes, it's meant for you. If you're connecting with a person, they feel it too. Okay? If you're connecting with a situation, you feel strongly for it, and there is potential here for you. The Great Fortune card came out as the overall energy. So whatever this is, it is going to be worth the investment. It's going to be worth the time you're putting in. It's going to be time. It's going to be worth the wait. With the moon, we have the high, honor, main, female, and courtship. Absolutely. So even if you don't see it right now, Aries, this person has so much emotion for you. This person intends to take you out, continue to take you out. If you have been seeing this person, this individual wants to take things to the next level with high honor. You don't see this coming, Aries. You don't even see this coming. It's going to blindside you. You're going to be in awe, in shock. And you may be, you know, part of you, Aries, might kind of be bringing some memories of a previous experience that didn't work out too well into this and asking yourself like, well, I've been here before, and normally good times run out. Good times never last. This person feels differently. This person feels that if there is something or someone in their life that is worth keeping, they try to solidify that. They want to respect it. They want to invest time into it. So this person you're connecting with wants to see you more frequently. They want to communicate with you more frequently. They want to take things to the next level. The courtship card here is a 4, which speaks to stability, right? The 4 of Wands, take you out on dates, make this official or exclusive, perhaps even propose to you. There is some kind of beautiful mystery behind this moon. And part of you feels like you're moving into it, but it's almost like this feeling of it's too good to be true, only it is true, which is crazy. So if this is a person, it's going to be consistent, and it's going to be even more so. This person loves you. They have this strong, strong connection towards you. If this is about a career path, there is something that is very naturally compatible with you and this thing. This beginning stage, whatever it is, what is making it feel difficult is this notion that you might be carrying, even subconsciously, Aries, that, you know, things that work out well are a little bit easier to attain than this. There's like a pattern that you might be feeling unfamiliar with, that you're saying, well, I don't know if this is for me, but it actually is. And it's a happy surprise, right? It's a happy surprise. In some ways, it almost feels like a miracle. But it is for you, and the benefits you're going to reap from this, the stability, it's gonna come all at once. I am getting a tower moment that's happening again. The same way you had this realization in the past that cleared the space for all of this new energy to come in. I'm feeling another tower moment is gonna come in, but in the best way possible. It's going to show you the light, the possibilities. So let's get some guidance, please, for Aries. Guidance for Aries. One card, guidance for Aries, please. Trust your own understanding. This is a 32, which is another 5. Trust your understanding. I feel like this is a feeling you're having about the next step, about what is about to happen. There is a part of you that needs to trust your intuition, Aries. Trust it. You feel there is something good about to happen, but I get this feeling that you almost are not expecting it. You think it's too good to be true, but it's not. This dream that is about to be created in your real life is real, and it's yours, and it's meant for you. Guidance for Aries, please. Gratitude. Life is one big continuous circle of giving and receiving energy. Be thankful for who and what is in your life instead of complaining about what you don't have. If you focus on gratitude, you'll start to attract prosperity and abundance. So with all the 5s we have seen, along with 4s and 3s, okay, those might be numbers that you have been seeing quite a lot of, right? A lot of 3s, 4s, 5s. But the thing about this guidance is asking you to take a look at what is currently working in your life, Aries. There's a part of you that might be tempted to look at what has not worked out. But there is so much right now working out in your favor that once you take a moment to look around you and say, you know what? This is actually pretty good stuff, right? You might start getting kind of on that track of looking at the things you have and waking up feeling differently. So in the mornings, take a second, count your blessings, look at the people that are in your life, the person you're connecting with, and separate that from what you remember from other people and other patterns that you're used to, and say, you know what? I am in transition from old energy to new energy. And this person from the past that has me moving into my future feeling this way, that is no more. I am moving into a space with a person who loves me, who I love. I am moving into a space where I am realigning with my career path, with my life purpose. I am becoming a higher version of myself, and I am proud. You can even include that. You can write that in the comments below, Aries. I am becoming a higher level, a higher version of myself, and I am proud. Right? Count your blessings and remember that there is so much right now that you have to be grateful for. All right, Aries, my love, thank you so much for sharing this time with me and for allowing me to connect with you and your situation. I am going to move into the extended reading where, if this is a person you're connecting with, we are going to get a deeper look into how they feel towards you, their intentions towards you, their actions towards you, and the most likely outcome between you and them moving forward. Okay, the link to the extended reading is in the description box below, along with and pinned to the comment section below as well. If you will join me there, I will see you soon. And if not, thank you so much again. If you enjoyed the reading, please remember to like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment below. I will see you in the next reading, Aries. I am sending you all of my love. Please stay safe, be well, and until next time, I am loving you so much. I will see you next time. Bye, Aries.